morning, boys and girls, friends, enemies, whoever. Bit moist today, and I don't normally do reviews, but I want to share some thoughts on tyres. Now, 49 years, many bikes, God knows how many tyres I've been through. In the last couple of years, on two different bikes, I've been through two sets of TKC 80, two lots of Pirelli. One was the Rally ST, and then I moved on to the Rally STR, and now I'm on the Michelin Anakee Wilds. The Pirelli STR, good tyre, lovely tyre in this weather, but the slightest hint of the green stuff, grass, or the brown stuff, mud, and forget it. They're alright if you want to plough in a straight line, but you try to go around a bend, and as I discovered on those little trips of green laning I was doing, that your back end's just all over the place, and it dropped me on the floor, along with my inexperience obviously, but the tyres really did not help. In this weather, on the road, they were great. Now, the Anakees give me a lot of confidence. Okay, I wasn't going fast off-road, but I had no point at which I thought the bike was going to go from under me, and I had steering, and yeah, I was going quite slow because on those lanes they were narrow and there was a deep ditch on both sides, and the thought of James and I trying to drag this out of a ditch doesn't bear thinking about. It's just too bloody heavy. And so I was keeping the speed down to a point that if they give way on me, I could keep it on the road surface more or less. But that's by and by. They give me a great deal of confidence, and I love on road in murky conditions. Yeah, you have to be a little bit tentative. That's about as far as I can push it around a bend. They don't brake that well, because if I use the back brake at all, the ABS is so busy cutting in that you're not actually stopping. Quite scary sometimes. The front is good, but the back just doesn't grip. And pulling out junctions, quite scary, because you will get the back wheel spin up. Are they still too fresh? Well, I'm at 300 mark. They've been off-road in mud, gravel, grit, and they've done a lot of road miles. They should have sort of cut in by now. So, does anybody else have experience of the Anakee Wild on a wet road? A wet English road, that is. These are just my opinions. I just thought I'd share them, because we learn from each other, and there might be somebody out there with a bigger bike thinking, should I try them? I'm not disappointed. I'm over the moon with their off-road ability. For a learner, bloody brilliant tyre. Their confidence inspiring. On road, in conditions like this, I don't feel... I thought he was closer than yours. I don't feel overly confident. I I've had a couple of little twitches on the back end going around bends in the wet, and they sort of knock your confidence a bit, don't they? So I'm riding at a lot slower pace than I would normally come down to here, in the wet, that is. Have you got Anakee Wilds? How do you find them in general? One of the big things that was going to put me off was everybody was complaining about the road noise. I think if you've got a highly tuned ear, you might hear a little bit of a rumble, but above the wind noise and the engine noise, nah. Anyway, that was it. There's not a lot going on. I'm not doing a lot. The weather's not conducive, is it? Gales yesterday, gales last night. I'm going to get some more high winds tomorrow. Driving rain. No point in being masochistic. I've been out in that weather if I have to. I remember picking Willow up on the old BMW R80 with a big fairing on, and I had to go and pick her up at night from the airport, and the storm was horrendous, and I think I rode most of the M25 at a 45-degree angle, and then on the way back it hammered down. Not a problem if I've got to do it, but for pleasure, who the hell goes out in weather like this just for fun? Yeah, I've got a couple of errands to do, so I'm out. But I wouldn't call this a pleasure ride, it's just a functional ride. On an upside, James found a pair of gloves, and he told me about them, and I was like, oh, okay. Agrius. Now, we found them on sale for £20. They're hard knuckle, fleece lined, waterproof, blah de blah de blah. They're very comfortable. They most certainly are waterproof. Oh God, what's happening here today? Oh dear God. What is this all about? Fires are up, let's see what I'm doing. Oh, Mr. Van, you're entitled. Overtake on a zebra crossing. I can't see a bloody thing. Not good weather, is it? Anyway, I was talking about these Agrius gloves. They're certainly waterproof. They're certainly warm, as warm as gloves get, and they're a very, very nice fit. 20 quid. So if you're in the market for a nice pair of gloves, the thing I like about them is they're nice and light. They feel more like a light summer glove. They take away that cumbersome, bulky winter glove feeling. I'm not sure they'd be exciting on a very long trip. My really thick winter gloves would be used on a long trip, but they're certainly adequate for short journeys. Goodness sake, where is this lot coming from? Anyway, that's all from me. You know what to do. Have fun, ride carefully, smile at the irritating gits because it annoys them. Bye.